spectacular views. It's not sunny today, it's cloudy, but it's very warm. I think we're in the 1920s, we're in the 20s in terms of temperature. This footpath goes on for quite a few miles. Eventually it comes out at Wyming Brook and descends all the way down towards Riverlyn Valley Road. Let's go down and look at the caves. Oh, that's a precarious footpath. So this landscape all around here is these massive rocky outcrops that you can see from Manchester Road. Often look up at them. I actually thought there was a cave down here. Well, sort of. But what a great landscape. It's the one thing that never ceases to amaze me about Sheffield. You're right on the edge of whichever way you go in Sheffield, from the city centre, east, west, north, south. You can find some amazing locations. The Peak District to the west. I don't know what you call the area that goes off to the east. It's more the industrial side of Sheffield, but you still get into some great wild country if you go far enough. This isn't, I guess it is kind of wild country, even though we're only like half a mile from Cross Pool here. If you come walking down here though, wear some proper walking shoes, otherwise you will be rolling around down there somewhere. This is something you definitely don't do on a rainy day. Back up at the top. Woo! So more of the great beyond, outside of the ring road and into the land of the unknown. Golf course. You always associate golf courses with a big green space, not brown space. But that's why we're having so many wildfires at the moment, because everything's so dry. Very cinematic locations all over Sheffield. This is one of them, up at Hallam Crags. In 1981 I made a film here with a friend of mine from school. It was on 8mm. It's only like 5 minutes long. It was a vampire movie. And the other guy was wearing a cloak and pretending to be a vampire and launching himself off the crags. Although not literally. We used special effects. I wish I could find that film. I think I remember it was quite bad. I'd love to see it again. Don't know what happened to it. sneaking up on some golfers. God, yeah, how brown is that? This footpath runs all the way along the side of the golf course before it goes down towards Wyming Brook. Which is a long way from here though. Again, here and there you just come out on these rocky outcrops and you've got these fantastic views. It's a photographic dream. I remember this place being much busier back in the 80s with dog walkers. Sometimes you couldn't move for dog walkers, but I've not seen anyone so far. We're coming up to the weekend. This weekend I'm filming downtown, within the ring road obviously, and some of the tram lines fringe. I'm just going to be gliding around with the camera, capturing the vibe. No plan, I'm just going to go into town and I'll take it from there. I've no venues in mind. I'm literally just going to walk around, follow the crowds, follow the sounds. So this part is called Blackbrook Wood, and as I said, it's just behind the golf course. Nice place. I used to go walking along here practically every day when I lived nearby, and it's a great place for just walking and thinking. Oh yeah. I remember this year we come out on this kind of heathery side here. I call it heathery. Don't know if it actually is heather. So as I said, if you follow this footpath for a few miles, you'll come out at Wyming Brook ultimately, and then that leads all the way down to Manchester Road and the Redmires dams, not the three reservoirs, not the Redmires dam. I mean, you come out at the Riverlin dams, yeah, the big ones just off the Manchester Road. The Redmires dams are not far from Wyming Brook, but not at the end of this footpath. Now it does go up and down from side to side, snakes around like a river. Still, if you like rugged footpaths, then this is your thing. Could probably take a mountain bike down here, although be a challenge. I don't think I'd try it. A few little footpaths leading off. It's a way down to Manchester Road from there. But we'll stay on the top one. Grab a few more vistas. You know, when you stop and think, Sheffield is absolutely enormous. If you think about its whole area, it is the 4th largest city, but it spreads out a long way, so there's so much to see and so many differing landscapes. That's what I'm trying to do on this walkabout. Give contrasts, a bit of the wilderness and the wild side, and then to the city centre. That is a proper walkabout. I remember that gate. Yeah, there's actually, I think there's a way across the golf course there that comes out near Lodgemore Shops, I think. Yeah, though whether that's still a public footpath, I don't know. There's no sign. There's another one as well along here somewhere. Oh, I really do feel like I'm back home. I used to live just up on Hallam Head on a road called The Ridge, which is a cul-de-sac. It's a road that was built in 1975. And my family lived in one of the houses from New. I lived there until 1983, and I think back to that place and this great area. I think, oh, will I move back here one day? Will I? It has crossed my mind on many times. Actually, my house was up for sale a few years ago, but it was silly money. Still, that's house prices for you. Absolutely crazy. Oh yeah, there's some steps here. This is another way across the golf course. I'm sure there used to be a public footpath sign. A blue one, I think. What have we got here? Walkers only, no bicyclists. Okay. Yeah, that reminds me, if you hear a shout of 4, crouch down and cover your head with your hands, because you're walking across a live golf course. People are playing non-stop. This public footpath crosses directly across the course towards the Redmires Road and Crimica Lane. Please stick to the path at all times, etc. I remember some near misses when I used to walk across this golf course walking the dog. Sometimes you'd hear 4 and you'd have to get down on the ground and you'd hear a golf ball whizzing past where your head just was. So, never been hit by a golf ball, but I don't imagine it is pleasant. Could probably knock you out. I've just turned back because I don't want to go all the way to Wyming Brook. It's a very long walk back, and it is. There's a lot of rocky, hilly bits on it, but you have a taste of the Hallam Crags. Oh yeah. Love this place. As did our dog back in the 70s and 80s, early 80s. Oh, look what I found. A golf ball. Could have been here for ages. It's a Shrixon 1. Well, let's assume that it's no longer in play. Used to be loads of them along here sometimes. I'll tell you what, walks like this really keep you fit. Or the reverse, I don't know. I'm knackered. If you can hear anything in the background, that's the traffic on the A57. You can sort of hear it as a distant hum. Oh yeah, beautiful. My memory of this bit is camping. Used to go camping here in the late 70s sometimes at the weekend. Although it's a bit more overgrown than it was, because you could actually pitch a tent here. That was brilliant. A bit more difficult now. I do remember though, waking up, opening the flap of the tent and just seeing that view. That one, and thinking, wow, it's a beautiful world. Sheffield city centre way over there in the distance, and I mean way over there in the distance. You just see a little bit of it, though it's a bit misty on the horizon. It's funny how places bring back memories. Don't you ever walk somewhere and suddenly remember either the last time you were there, or if it's somewhere you've been a lot, suddenly a memory from something that happened there, you know, weeks, months, years, decades ago. It just comes back. I get that a lot when I go to places, particularly places I haven't been for a while. So I just remember camping out here and taking my first ever mobile phone. It must have been, oh, I was out walking with my dog. We're talking hundreds and hundreds of times between 1975 and about 1983. I mean hundreds and hundreds. Often every day in the summer, a couple of times a week in the winter. You know, as I said in one of my walkabout videos when I was walking along Ecclesall Road, I was talking about people reinventing themselves back in 2020 for the lockdown, when no one could go to work. You had all that time off. And a lot of people did reinvent themselves, including me. I invented a radio station. But it's never too late to suddenly change anything and everything you do. Like, I decided to start this YouTube walkabout series at the end of last year, out of the blue really, because I'd done a Rivelin Valley river series and I wasn't sure what I wanted to do. I was going to do another river series this summer, but the walkabout has taken over. And you can just come up with an idea and just go out and do it. A lot of people don't, because they're afraid to make a transition from something that's safe to something that's a journey to the unknown. But if you don't know this footpath, then it's a journey for the unknown for you, if you're watching it. And maybe this footpath is a bit like life. Don't take the most travelled path. Take the ones that are a little bit rocky, a little bit overgrown, and where you have absolutely no idea where they lead. I mean, it's a gamble. Might lead somewhere not great, but I guess we all learn from our mistakes, and if you don't try, you don't learn, and if you don't try and learn, then you don't evolve. Well, that's my philosophy. Gotta keep moving. Explore. Go beyond what you know. Now, I know this area, but I'm just using it to illustrate that if you don't know it, take the big step. Start a YouTube channel. I don't know. Start a nightclub. Start anything. Just follow your dreams. Because it's places like this where you can really see your dreams and feel them. I don't know why I'm taking this golf ball home with me. Perhaps it's significant of something. A return to a childhood landscape. You know, something from the past, except this is looking quite new, so no way that it's date from the late 70s, but you get the idea. Take something from the great beyond. Take it with you. Just been reading some of my childhood favourite books again, which I found tidying up some bookshelves. I found some great old books I used to read back in the late 60s, early 70s. Things like, these are classics now, Tom's Midnight Garden by Philippa Pearce, Minnow on the Say, Philippa Pearce. Oh, there's a lot of them. And it's so great reading them again. Yeah, the children's books, but oh, they're just so great. It's just a magical literary landscape. I love reading stuff that I used to read because it's really inspirational as well. Anyway, just thought I'd share that about me. I'll tell you one thing I learned about this place: don't walk around here at night having had a few tins of beer. You can end up extremely close to the edge of some of these rocks. I nearly learned the hard way. Wow. So it's Yellow Rabbit out on Hallam Crags at the very western part of Sheffield above the A57. It's a Yellow Rabbit. Good afternoon. Now this used to be a brook. I know we're in a bit of a drought at the moment, but this used to be a little stream flowing down here. So you have to cross it. It's now completely dried up. Yeah, no wonder there's wildfires everywhere. I'm not sure what brook that was. Would it be Blackbrook? No, that's a bit further up. Couldn't be Wyming Brook, could it? I don't know the name of that little brook that's there. I think it's more than a drainage ditch though. Anyway, if you want to come walking here, Hallam Crags behind the golf course. Access is easy, you can get to it from the Wyming Brook end. There's sort of limited parking around some of the streets. I've come to it from, what's the name of the road? Not far from Coldwell Lane. Then you can walk up the side of the valley and onto the top path. and don't fall off. I love the kind of shapes and patterns made by fallen trees. That'll be the aftermath of, what was it? What was that big storm from a couple of years ago? Storm Babette or whatever it was. It brought down loads of trees. Is it Babette? I don't know. I think giving storms is a silly names is a silly idea. It's just a storm. You don't want to be friends with it. Don't give it a name. Hallam Crags.